enough. That's enough. That's enough. Now you're just being foolish. It's a great day for America, everybody. Why? I got a haircut. Look at this. Do you ever get a haircut and you think, Dad? I got my haircut and I wasn't looking, I was doing something else, and I was reading something or something, and I looked up and I went, Dad, oh. I know. Look at that. Bit of snow on the roof now. Winter's coming in. Oh, did you watch American Idol last night? Isn't it great? Yes. I love it. I never miss the American Idol. I enjoy it with guys called David. I gotta be honest with you, I did not see that coming. I didn't. I'm like, are you serious? Adorable versus Beardy? But it's nice to see a competition that actually has a winner. I'm talking to you, Democrats. You know what I'm saying. Also, I would like to wish a happy birthday to the unstable supermodel Naomi Campbell, who's 38 today. If you want to buy her a gift, here's a tip. Don't buy anything that's going to hurt if she throws it at you. Now, here's why I didn't notice my hair getting cut. What I was doing at the time when I was getting my hair cut, I was reading the Entertainment Weekly. You know the Entertainment Weekly? It's a lovely magazine. They have a website, and I got a printout of their website. Today on their website, they made a list of the 25 funniest people in America. I'm 19. I did mention that the Entertainment Weekly are lovely people. Their writers are the most adorable writers. Geniuses, really. And apparently they smell like freshly baked cookies. But I have to say that I don't think this is their most accurate reporting. I am not the 19th funniest person in America. No, I'm not even the 19th funniest person on television right now. But it did occur to me that I only have to kill 18 people. If I killed 18 people, I would be the funniest man in America. Sleep well, Carrot Top. Sleep well. Now, I'm very grateful to the folks at Entertainment Weekly. I'm very touched. But I think, I don't know if you can really make a list of funny. I mean, funny is completely subjective. I mean, either something makes you laugh or it doesn't. For instance, a guy getting hit in the nards with a tennis ball. Funny to some people, not funny to other people. And the people that it's not funny to should get the hell out of America. Go and join Al-Qaeda. That's right. I'm taking a stance against Al-Qaeda. That is why I'm the 19th funniest person in these United States of America. Number 19. We're 19. I do like the idea of making lists, though, because I'm a guy. Guys like lists. I am a guy. I know sometimes people are like, are you sure? I don't know. He looks like a perky lesbian to me. No. I'm a guy. And guys like lists. Guys are always making lists about movies or sports, top 5 nude scenes, top 5 baseball players, top 5 nude baseball players. Call me A-Rod. Anyway, I know. Do you ever see, though, I have a theory that baseball is the reason why America is the greatest country in the world. Bear with me. No, wait. No, I know you want to laugh and enjoy my 19th type funniness. But wait, see, here's the thing. You see a list of baseball players, right? The best hitters ever. Now, statistically, these are guys who have failed more than half of the time, right? And yet they're still the best. So you get the kids in Little League, and they see the lists, and they do all this stuff, and they realize that failure is okay. Failure is actually even necessary to achieve greatness. And so the lists are inspirational. They become part of the American mainstream, and America goes on to be the greatest country in the world. Take that again, Al-Qaeda! You know why people like to make lists, though? I think it's to make some kind of order out of a chaotic universe. Because, you know, they're a quick, and, you know, you get a list and everything makes sense, and they're a nice quick read when you're on the toilet. That's right, I said toilet. Who said toilet? Archie Bunker? Archie Bunker said toilet. I think he was the 48th funniest person in America. Magazines, though, they like the lists. You know, the worst is Cosmopolitan. They've always got the list, haven't they? 10 ways to please your man in bed, 10 ways to spice up your love life, 10 ways to lose weight. There's only one way to lose weight. Eat less, move around more. There you are, you're done. And there aren't 10 ways to please a man in bed, are there? I think all you need to do is show up. No, wait, there's show up, bring a friend, and move around more. Okay, then, great. And then, you know what's better than the lists in Cosmopolitan is the articles. You know, does he have a roving eye? He's a guy. He has 2 roving eyes. You're just lucky if they rove in the same direction at the same time. Does he fantasize about being with other people? Yes, he does. All the time. Sometimes even women. Maybe that's just me. The women's magazines like Cosmo are crap, but the men's magazines are crap too. Every month, you know, there's a different article in the men's magazines about abs. April, rock hard abs. May, abs of fury. June, the ab man-boob workout. Do you know the type of people that like men with rock hard abs? Other men with rock hard abs. It's okay. Do you know, the men's magazine's been around for a long time. The first, I Googled this today. The first, makes me seem very clever, doesn't it? The first magazine ever published was a men's magazine. It was called The Gentleman's Magazine. It was published in 1717. I'm sorry for lisping. It's one of the affectations I have in being the 19th funniest person in America. No, they're there. Oh, he's funny. Not funny enough to be in the top 10, but funny. If only he would stop lisping, he'd shoot up through the charts. The first men's magazine was published in 1731. That really was. Do you know who was on the cover? John McCain. That's right, I said it. He's old. All right, I gotta go. We'll be right back to the 19th funniest person in the United States, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back to the 19th funniest show in America. Allow me a moment to bask in my glory. 19. Actually, I can feel myself slipping out of the top 20 right now. Get funny quickly. The game's on. What? Yes! You've got to keep being funny or you'll fall out of the chance you won't be funny anymore. I'm very grateful to the magazine. There's a magazine though my magazines tend to be more specific. You know, I go for the hobby or interest magazines. I was actually on the cover of a hobby or interest magazine a few years ago. I'm not proud of it. But I'll share it with you. Do we have a picture? Yeah, yeah. I know. I was young, I needed the money. Of course, now I know better. Cats are bastards. They are. I've said it before, I'll say it again. If you die alone in the house, the cat will eat you. It will eat you and laugh. A dog's like this. Someone tries to break into your house, the dog's like, get out of the house, get out of the house, I'll bite you, I'll bite you. A cat's in the house, a burglar comes in, the cat's like, jewellery's over there. Actually, if you open a can of cat food before you go, maybe I didn't see anything at all. Not you, Mr. Tiddles, especially Mr. Tiddles. Do you ever see the magazine High Times? It's a whole magazine devoted to... You know. It's a monthly magazine, but some months I think they just forget to put it out. Like, dude, is December even a month? Do you know who's got her own magazine? Oprah. Oh. I would never say anything bad about Oprah. That's a powerful woman, Oprah. She's got her own magazine, and she's on the cover all the time. And when Oprah's magazine started out, I seem to remember it was really thick, then it slimmed down, then it got thick again, then it slimmed down. There were various articles and stuff. Sometimes it was a light month for news, other times there was lots to say. I do love Oprah, though. I've said it before on this show. She does so much good. She's such a good person. Everything about her is good. When Oprah farts, it helps people. It does. And when Oprah farts, people are like... Actually, I feel a bit better. I do. That's true. Actually, in last month's Oprah magazine, they replaced the little perfume sachets with Oprah farts. Yeah. And people got better. You're right, I've gone too far. I'm now the 23rd funniest person in the United States. I'm ashamed of myself. We'll take a commercial break, and when I come back, I'll be better. Or not. We'll have to see. We'll be right back, everybody. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the big show. Hey, look, before the commercials, I was a little bit less than respectful about Oprah. I would just like to apologize about that. Because I'd like to live. I know. This whole 19th funniest person in America has gone to my head, I think. That and my haircut. There's a draftiness blowing through my head. My head's a little cold. I think it's... do you ever get brain freeze and you'd never had any ice cream? I once laughed and milk came out my nose and I hadn't even been drinking milk. I know, it's disgusting. How do you think I felt? I was like, oh, how do you think I felt? Oh, you sitting there with your comfortable things. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Do we even have time for email? No. All right, here's the first one then. I like those dancing monkeys and that thing. That makes me happy. I like monkeys. You know what? I like monkeys, and I like fat people with little tiny feet. I do. Fat people with little tiny feet, and they've got little, you know, these little shoes that look like pies. I love that. I don't know why, I just do. All right. This is from Gwendolyn in Vancouver. Oh, Gwendolyn. Oh, hello, Gwendolyn. Your Majesty. Who was Gwendolen married to? Was that King Arthur? No, was that King Arthur's wife, Gwendolen? King Arthur in the Knights of the Round Table. I don't know if it was a round table, but, you know, they had a table. But she wouldn't sit at that. She would be off with a big hat with a scarf. Gwendolyn in Vancouver says, "Hi, Craig. Are the emails you read during the show real, or are they just written by some intern whom you keep chained to a computer?" Is this written by Gwendolyn that we keep chained to the computer? I guess I'll never really know until you read this. There you are, Gwendolyn. Now you know. Plus, you're fired. All right, let me see what else we got. This is from Sarah or Sarah. I never know when there's no H on it. I don't know if it's Sarah or Sarah. It's a bit like Harold. You know, if there's no H in Harold, is it Harold? Hello, Harold. There's Sarah or Sarah in Kingwood in Texas. Kingwood? Perhaps Kingwood would like to meet Queen Gwendolyn. I don't know. Never mind. Oh, I'm out of the top 20 now. I can feel it. I'm probably about the 47, 48, and thundering through the floor. I don't know if this show, if I'm going to be able to stay in the top 100 funniest people in America. Anyway, Sarah in Kingwood, Texas says, "Hi, Craig. You would make my day if you would sing 'Clang, Clang, Clang Goes the Trolley' song. It's been a rough week and I am amused easily." Yeah, well, I'm having a rough week too. Not up. Clang, clang, clang goes the trolley! All right, that's all the time we got. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Hey! Listen, do you know before the commercials I was talking about Gwendolyn as being... It's not Gwendolyn, it's Guinevere. Gwendolyn wasn't a queen, Guinevere was a queen. Take that, Renaissance Fair bloggers. Like, oh yeah, I got him this time. Save your scornful email. Oh yes, my first guest tonight earned a Grammy nomination this year for his album I Still Have a Pony. And he'll be at the Orleans in Las Vegas, May the 30th through June the 1st. Please welcome the wonderful, upbeat Steven Wright, everybody. Steven Wright.
Thanks. When I was a little boy, we had a dog, and I don't know why, but the dog was born with 2 vaginas. And we named it Snatches. I wrote this song when I was a baby. It was 4 days when I wrote this song. I was in that room, you know, you look through the glass and you see all the babies. I was in there when I wrote this song. For some reason, I could see into the future. I didn't know it then, but thinking back in hindsight, I realized that I could see into the future. Which is kind of like having premonitions of flashbacks. And I could look at any baby and I could tell what the baby was going to be when the baby grew up. And I looked at the little girl beside me and I could tell that when she grew up, she was going to be a hooker. She was 2 days old. She didn't look it, though. She looked one day. So anyway, this song doesn't go something like this. It goes exactly like this. I I was 4 days old. I was twice her age. But I knew both our stories like any baby sage. If I kiss her now, will she remember that I was the first that day in September? Little baby prostitute laying near me, looking kind of sleepy, as sleepy can be. Can you hear the music? Can you hear the trumpet? Don't play it too loud, you wake the little strumpet. I heard the doctors talking about precision. I think I'm gonna get a circumcision. Thank you.
Very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Very, very beautiful, Steven.
Thank you.
It's nice to see you. You've never sung a song for us before. I'm very moved by that Baby Prostitute song.
Yes. Thank you. Some music just hits people, you know.
Yeah.
Moves them to another place.
That moved me to another place. Not an altogether good place, but a different place.
Thank you.
That's
Thank
nice.
you.
Do you consort with prostitutes a lot now that you're older?
No, not really.
Right.
Not really.
That means yes in guy language. Then.
No, not since I was a baby.
Is this in? Oh, hey, is this? This is not the one.
It's not the one.
That's not the Grammy one, right?
No, that's
the special.
that's a DVD.
That's the
Grammy,
DVD.
Actually, this is not even the one that we're talking about here.
It's not. This is just an old DVD of yours.
It's like 2 years old. That's not even my material in there.
No, but it's always been my favorite. So it's the one I have to talk about.
I'm not even on this show.
No. Listen, there's a bunch of people who are not on this show after tonight as well. Now, but it's good. I mean, after you did this, did you do any more DVDs?
No, it was like a year ago.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
I haven't done one yet.
What did you get the Grammy for, then?
For a CD that I made.
That's good.
I didn't get the Grammy. I was nominated.
That's as good as.
And I recorded it. Who won it? The guys from Australia.
Yeah, them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It came out good, though. If you play it, you can hear it and stuff.
Well, there's your Grammy nomination right there, with the whole, I can hear it.
Yes.
Tick.
Hey, number 19.
Number 19, yeah, thank you,
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Maybe the numbers aren't in the right order.
I'm pretty much guessing they're not in the right order. Yeah, I'd say that it's a bit off.
Higher up there.
Yeah. No, I think I could be lower down.
I like your suit.
You do? I like your hat. You look like a painter.
Thank you very much.
Not a house painter, you know, an artistic painter.
Yes, I've painted over the years. I've done many paintings.
Have you really?
Yes.
What have you painted?
I've painted. I used to paint very realistically.
Right.
But then I thought, why should I do that? The thing is already there.
Exactly.
So now I paint extremely abstract, no brush, no canvas. It's just like I'm walking down the street, and in my mind there's a show going on, and there's a gallery, and there's people drinking wine and eating cheese and saying, "I like the one over there, Fred." And I'm like, "Yeah, thank you very much." Anyone can do a painting of a sculpture. You try doing a sculpture of a painting. Let's see how long. I was just going to see how long I could talk without you actually saying anything.
It doesn't usually go long on this show. It's not my technique. I usually go, "Ah!" Good night, everybody. That's how I do it. But I'm intrigued by... Can we go back in time?
Yes, let's go back in time.
There's not even one in it, you know. There's just an empty box.
Yeah. A lot of people who bought it complained.
Yeah, I can see why. That would be,
I like all the lights.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of lights, but the ones we have, we point at you. Yeah. Me and the director don't get along. Don't know why.
Yeah. Yeah,
Have you ever been in therapy?
In
I always wanted to ask you that. You ever been in therapy? You ever gone to therapy? You know, therapy. You know what I'm talking about, therapy.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, when I was about 9 years old, I had to go because I was very, I was, in a few months, I was going to turn 10, and I knew that most people die when they're in double digits.
Right, yeah.
And I couldn't get it out of my head. I was going nuts. So, I mean, I went, and
It helped?
it helped. I'm still not dead.
Yeah. And you put that down to therapy.
Yeah.
Have you gone in a grown-up way, you know?
A couple of years ago, I went briefly, and one time I was in there and talking to the guy, and the door opened, and 2 cops came in, and they handcuffed him, and they took him away.
For real?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So,
Wow.
But I learned from that. I learned that if the police show up, it doesn't mean that they're there for you.
That's true. It's not all about you,
Yes,
Steven.
yes.
Sometimes it's about the therapist.
So now if a cop is behind me with the lights going and everything...
It might not be you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Do you get chased a lot by the cops?
Occasionally.
Yeah, I get. How do you drive very fast? I thought you rode a bicycle around.
I do. I'm exercise. Do you exercise?
No, never. No.
I do. I ride a bike every day about an hour. I have a 14-speed bike.
Oh.
It has like 7 gears on the back and 2 on the front. So the two.
They double up.
They double up, but
right.
I can't do the ones on the front. I don't switch the front. I only do the 7. So I will only do 7 of the gears because I don't like change. That was why I went to see
The therapist.
psychiatrist.
Yeah, of course, yeah. But if the therapist hadn't been arrested during your therapy, you might have
I
gone
may be up to 14
gears right now, yeah.
Yes. Are you implying that I should go back into therapy?
Oh, I'm insisting. I'm insisting that you go back. But it's always nice when you're here. I was going to ask you that
Thanks for having me here.
No, it's nice to have. It's a pleasure for us, really. I wish that we'd got your CD though.
Yeah. I'll mail you one.
Yeah. Be nice. One with one in the box.
All right.
How's your dog, by the way? Before we go, I should know.
You have no dog.
What about the dog with the 2 vaginas?
My God, that's insane. What are you talking about?
Well, you know, the weirdest thing was I also had a dog like that, but ours was
Really?
called Lucky. Yeah.
That's good.
We gotta go. Steven Wright, everybody. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Sorry, I'm just getting a little air. It's a beautiful night here in L.A. I don't know if you can see the weather. It's blue. Let me just walk into the dark and then come into the light. Stay out of the light, Caroline. Go into the light, Caroline. You moved the headstones, but you didn't move the bodies! You know what I'm talking about. The stoners look, what? My next guest stars in Battlestar Galactica. Oh, yeah. Fridays on the Sci-Fi Channel. Take a look at this. That is so awesome. Come on. That is awesome. I love it when sexy women speak very quietly. Especially if they're really aliens. Like me. Not an alien now, I'm a citizen now. Hi! All right. Please welcome lovely Tricia Helfer, everybody. Tricia Helfer. Welcome, Tricia. Lovely to see you again.
Nice to see you too.
How are you?
I'm fantastic.
You are fantastic. I love your outfit. You got the pink and then it turns red and then the glittery. Your legs
Yes.
are glittery.
They are. They're all sparkly.
How does that happen?
Nice little sparkle cream.
Really?
Yes.
Someone-
No, I'm naturally like this. I'm a robot. You know, I play a robot. So
Is it? Are you you're a robot on the show?
I am a robot.
Where
yes.
do they make such robots?
Out in outer space.
Do you have a lot of the science fiction fans following you around? I would follow you around. Like with your glittery legs and your robot
My
ways.
glittery legs. You know, unfortunately, pretty much the only people that recognize me are people that I see after like yoga class. You know, the guy at the fish market at Whole Foods, or the guy at the pharmacy. You know, that kind of thing.
They recognize you.
They recognize me, and because most of the time on the show, which the clip you saw, I have my own hair, but most of
Right.
the time I have a white wig.
Right.
So most people don't recognize me when
Because
I
of
don't have my
the white
wig.
wig on, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you do a lot of yoga? Do you do the hot yoga?
No, I can't stand it.
Really?
Yeah.
What kind of yoga do you do? Cold yoga?
I do cold yoga. I like getting hot on my own.
Oh, okay.
Yes. No. I find.
Wait a minute.
I find that the hot yoga.
Yeah.
Yes, I find it is sort of a false thing. So your body temperature goes up and you can stretch and you can injure yourself a little bit easier than if you work yourself into. I'm just going downhill here, aren't I?
No, I just want you to say it slower. That's
If you
all.
heat yourself up.
That's good. Did you now? Are you from here? Are you from LA?
No, I'm from Canada.
Right, exactly. So you weren't. They don't do yoga up in Canada, do they? Did you do it up there?
I do it here and there and kind of everywhere.
What part of Canada? What part of Canada are you from?
I'm from Alberta.
Right. Well, that's not. I mean, did you take up yoga in Alberta? Or did
No,
you?
I took up yoga in New York City when I
All
was
right.
there. Yeah.
Right. So, because Alberta's more about bacon, really, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. I don't really fit in there anymore. I
you
don't
not?
eat red meat. No, I love Alberta, and my husband and I are building a house there. But I'm building a green, off-the-grid house, and
A teepee, some sort of.
No, it's a nice, well-structured house, but trying to do it off the grid and that sort of thing.
Off the grid means that you don't have any electrical power at all.
Yes.
It's going to be tricky if you're a robot. At a certain point.
I know I'm going to need to recharge at some point. Yeah.
Now, but you live in LA, so you took up the yoga in New York, and you don't eat meat anymore either?
I haven't eaten meat since I was 19, which I'm not going to tell you how long ago that was, but a long time.
Right, and you a member of any strange religious cult or anything? Because really, you're not in LA until you are.
The cat cult. I tell you, you said cats were bastards.
Yeah, they are.
Bastards, actually.
Whatever way you want to say it, they are. Yeah.
I have 6 of them.
You have 6 cats?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, my little crazy meter just went off. Ding, ding. Now, why do they live in the house with you?
They do. They sleep in the bed with me.
They sleep in the bed.
Yeah.
You and your husband and the 6 cats.
Yeah, we actually have one, Frankie. She has a little bed in between our pillows because otherwise she sleeps on my husband's pillow. And he
Okay.
kind of gets pushed off the pillow, so I put a little bed in between the pillows.
Yeah. Okay.
They're great.
Well,
they're
cats will eat you.
That's what I like about them.
Oh, you do. Oh, you like the bad boy.
I like their
Yes.
independent nature and their sort of just, I'll do whatever I want because I feel the same way.
Right, I see. Yeah, so you
Yeah.
can justify your own unreasonable behavior by looking at a cat.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You figured me out.
Do you have dogs? Do you have any other animals? A parakeet, a hamster? Perhaps?
I don't. I am a huge animal lover of all types, but
You ever seen a cat do yoga?
every day. They do downward dog every day. Cats are incredibly flexible. I mean, okay, I'm not going to say what I was just going to say, but
No, why not? Say what you were
lick
gonna say.
everything.
They can, yeah.
I wasn't going there. I really wasn't. I was really going with the cleaning aspect, not the,
Sexy aspect?
Yes.
Unfortunately, I live there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I have you beat.
Really?
You're number 19.
Oh, yes.
I'm number 8.
Funniest person in America?
No, unfortunately, it's the sexiest FHM list. Out of 100, though.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. Sexiest. 8, 6. So,
Yeah, so I'm in the top 10.
you only have to kill 7 people,
Right?
and you would be the sexiest person in America.
I know. I better get my knives out.
Yeah, you could get on it.
I
Well-
can stick my cats on them.
Yeah, one cat kills one person, that's 6.
I only have one to do myself then.
Right, well, there you are then. And probably someone would pop off just from natural sexiness between them.
Yes.
Well, I wish you luck with that. Lovely Tricia Helfer, everybody. We'll be right back.
What did we learn on the show tonight, Chris?
All right. All right, what did we learn on the show? Well, let's think back. We learned that I once laughed and milk came out my nose and I wasn't even drinking milk. We learned that I like monkeys and fat people with tiny feet. I once had a dog called Lucky. Remember that? What? I did have a dog called Lucky. What else did we learn? Hot yoga. We learned a little bit about hot yoga. Or else we talked about yoga and I got a bit hot, I think. 8th sexiest person in America. 19th funniest person in America. I know, between the two of us, we could be the 27th funny, sexy person. If we had a kid, it would be the 27th sexy, funny person in America. Who is the 27th sexy, funny person in America? Betty White. Night, everybody.